Is that game working good? You need a few more quarters? You're gonna get back to work.
Guess who did this machine? Obviously we supervised, but none other than our independent study senior, Dorian. Dorian, tell us the fun you had with this.
Well, first we took out the monitor, which was completely beaten up, and cleaned it off and recapped it.
Yeah.
Also fixed all the closed solder joints that were in there. Then we
Did you find lots of them?
There were way too many.
And
Too many to count.
Lots of dried out capacitors.
It was not good. Then we changed out the power supply in the back, so that shouldn't go dead for quite a while.
My lifetime.
Took out
So it'll
the
last a year?
Yeah, the old power supply still worked, but we put
It's
a
just-
brand new in it.
convoluted in 30
Actually,
years old.
Frank, let's go. Have Dorian show. Come on in the back here. Let's let Dorian show. Now, we carefully supervise the lad. I have the old power supply up front, but we took that out.
So this is the new power supply, with all of its rainbow cables and such.
Rainbow cable system.
Completely redone. This black box is entirely brand new.
Good. That's our power supply, and there's the television that we took out. And Dorian, what we did is we supervised. Dorian pretty much did everything with us hanging over his head. Was that pleasant having us hang over your head, Dorian?
It was not. I am a man of privacy.
See? And I'll tell you what, Dorian took the logic board out and we cleaned all the chips. Why don't we cut away and show Dorian working on that board now? Burnishing, carefully burnishing, and Dorian has removed each and every chip that's in a socket to clean the edge.
That's right. This is the last one.
That's the last one. He happens to be doing the processor. You're using a burnisher. You can buy them from Eraser Company in New York. They cost 20 bucks. The refills are $5 a piece. Greatest thing you'll ever have on planet Earth. There's only one problem with them. You got to be careful you don't get that fiberglass in your finger, or you'll be screaming like a woman.
Or like you.
Look at this beautiful board. This doesn't have even 1 or 2. This has 8 bits of information. So these 2 boards are equivalent to what, Frank? The greeting card at Hallmark. Oh, just kidding. What a great board. These are nice and thick. The boards are so dependable, so well made. 1980 technology in your house today, right?
Yes, indeed.
Let's get back to the game. Now look at that. See?
Yep.
He did a nice job. He sat down very patiently.
Fiberglass and all.
Oh my gosh, yes. You weren't inhaling the fiberglass, were you?
Trying my hardest not to. I didn't breathe the whole time.
But it's beautiful. And look, we topped it off by having Dorian, well, Wallace bonded the cab. He did do a little bit of Bondo work. And Dorian, did you put the side on, right?
I
on
did
one
put
side.
the side on.
Wallace showed him how to do one side, and then he put the other side on. Now, here's a neat thing about this. Originally, there were 5 or 6 of these steel bolts in here. They were put in there by Nintendo in case you wanted to turn the monitor horizontal. Of course, we never will, so rather than ruin the new side art, we only put the 2 essential bolts in. So the others are missing. We have perfect side art, don't we? And look, brand new T-molding. Right? And Wallace, this is Wallace over here. As if you didn't know, my Wallace, who's actually working on another game, did the control panel, cleaned our joystick out, new buttons, of course, here, and a new overlay and such. This was an overhaul, Dorian, so the game wasn't bad to start. The only thing we noticed, the monitor, the caps had dried out so much that the picture had shrunk. And it was actually, the center part was really on for a long period of time. You can't see it now, but there's two burn-in sides down the center. But with the blackout glass adjusted right, you can't even notice it now. So the good news is we did not have to change the picture tube. That saved our customer some money. We can overhaul your game. That's right, we can make it look just as beautiful as this. Customer has his own locks, so we didn't change it. He also has a free play button here. Not bad, huh? See? Well, Dorian, what should we work on next? How about track and field? Look, new coat of paint. We have brand new artwork coming on that. Wallace worked on this, and Dorian actually already did the power supply, didn't she?
Yep. Replaced that one just like I replaced the one in the Nintendo.
Now, I'll show this one's a little closer to being done. Now, Wallace right now is working on the overlay for an exciting.
Are you excited about that Excitebike, Wallace?
Very, very excited. Very excited.
Now, let's show you Austin Powers. Now, the only thing, this is an overhaul also. This was not anywhere near what it looks like now. It was pretty awful, though. As a matter of fact, conveniently, cleverly, I have footage. Let's see it. But, this was an overhaul that somebody sent us in. Problem is, it's missing. See, the piece of wood is broken off here. The customer purchased this from another company, and I don't think this is an overhaul. I think this was pretty shitty. It was filthy dirty when you started on it.
Still is.
Oh my gosh, it's a mess. It's still dirty. He's got all the parts over here. See, Tony has a nice methodical way of doing everything. And look, the batteries are in there. And guess what? 2016, Tony. Somebody actually changed the batteries. Isn't that lovely? That will be a lithium soon, won't it, Tony?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's right. It was not very nice, was it? We fixed all that here. We replaced the wood back here. Look at this background here. Isn't that something? That's all lit with our patented bendies. You know, I gotta tell you something, folks. We are joking about the patent. We don't have a patent on that. We don't. But it's kind of fun. You're not gonna believe it. I got that line from a Flintstones episode called Dr. Sinister, where Dr. Sinister builds the world destruction machine. And then at the bottom it says patent pending. You're supposed to laugh at my jokes.
I'm chuckling to myself.
Has everyone heard of the Flintstones?
Maybe if you said something funny, people would laugh.
Listen, Steven. Steven thinks he's hot stuff since he's been away from the action for 5 days. 4 or 5.
Learn how to count.
Look, you were born
You should be
Thursday.
thankful you even came
I
back.
worked 13 hours Thursday, thank you.
That's half a day. A full day is 24 hours, isn't it, Dorian?
I've been here 24.
Thank you.
Total?
That's a half a day.
Dude's on fire.
Isn't this beautiful? Guess what else Dorian did? Dorian originally had white lights in here, LEDs, and we decided we needed to Austin power it. So I had Dorian change the color LEDs. Everything in the whole machine is full of LEDs. Beautiful job that Tony did. Tony was working on this. You saw in the video that he was not happy, but the machine was actually supposedly sort of shopped, but we have now finished it. It is now done, and look, yellow T-molding instead of the original black. That's a good idea. Now here's something neat about this game. The other vendor took out the white fluorescent light, and I think very cleverly put in a plant and aquarium fluorescent bulb. It's pink. What a great idea. For just this game. Just this game. But I thought that was a really clever idea. So the pink does set this game off. We did reheat, these were ice cold. Ice cold. So on the display circuit, and these have all that voltage running this. So now it's nice and solid, all reheated. We also reheated all the edge connectors here. We put in our platter battery up here, so the customer will be able to change that themselves. Chris burned the latest ROM. This came in here. Oh, wrong finger. See, Frank, I fixed that right away.
Yeah, but you didn't notice the last time I let you slip. Watch the video,
You know,
you'll
I
see.
wonder if anybody else would notice that. If that may be an idea
That
to
you're
try
giving
to.
your audience the finger? Yeah, they notice it.
So 3.0, and then our display is also a 3. So we've updated both ROMs. It came in with a 1. Now the game will work fine with old code, but it won't work, you know, you want the latest code. So it only takes a few minutes. You have to have a ROM burner. The new stuff is nice because it's a stick. Now, Tony added purple flipper rubbers here and color changers here at the bottom, which is extremely appropriate. Now he also did something new. We've never done this before. He's lit the hole.
The guy that bought the last one's gonna be pissed.
Uh-oh. Don't tell. Should I do? No, he won't watch this video. The hole is now officially lit. Oh, again, Frank. Now, we had to order a new toilet seat. The original toilet seat, somebody made out of, it was really awful, and it was falling all over the place and cracked. It was black, and I guess it was an okay job, but why bother when you can buy the original seat? Steve Young has them, and they're only 15 bucks, so you just buy a new toilet seat. That'll last for the rest of these people's lives, because they are not going to give this any vending play. My Steven had to repaint this. This was all worn away. The hand marks were everywhere. Look at this. The thing looks like brand new. We needed a shooter rod, spring, that was all fouled up. Everything was all fouled up. Wait a minute, look. Dorian's playing. He's playing his game. He did admit he can't get past the first level. Dorian, one of the requirements of working here is that you have to get up to at least the second level, like me.
Well, in that case, I guess I'm fired.
Not
Then.
getting there at this rate.
Not even with
How
6
can you
guys.
work here and not be able to play Donkey Kong? Frank, we should move on to the next game. What is it going to be? I know. Up front. Let's go. We've got a Star Trek Premium that's going out tomorrow that we got to show you. But look, the boys from Bucks County Community College are broadcasting. Aren't you? How are broadcasting going so far?
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
I had to put that clip in. Oh, Ben. You boys, well, what's playing right now?
Right now we are playing a medley of Namco music from the 80s.
Namco music. Can we hear it?
Oh, sure.
Let's hear it. I can't hear much of anything. Well, anyway, he's playing that. I hope you're listening. Actually, by the time you see this video, you would have already listened. Every Tuesday, right?
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
6 to 8. What's the website? Here's the website right here.
Yeah, radiobux.co.
Nothing but classic arcade. Actually, it's arcade,
It's
but also
anything video game related.
video game related music. And they're broadcasting in stereo,
Yes.
courtesy of the 2 laptops. When are you back on the air?
We start our summer schedule on June 1st.
Good. Now, tell me this. How much more time do we have? Do I have enough time to show this game off real quick?
Oh yeah, I can buy a couple more songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Look at this. Look. Star Trek. This is the premium edition. There's only a few left if you want some. The premium has the full color array of LEDs here. The regular edition, the Pro, just has white. See, you change all different colors. Our ship moves in all directions. This has the laser beam light that puts the laser star field on here, the light up panels here. God, it's beautiful. Look at this cabinet too. It is a nice shape, and it has the armor on the side so you don't screw up your hands and plates. See?
That'd be nice. It's brand new.
Computer? Well, of course it's brand new. It is brand. We just opened this, young man. And look, when you push the button, it programs the machine to start. All automatically. Beautiful game. People hate it when I say that. Did you see that ship move every direction? Okay? that sharp? Courtesy of all this extra stuff that's in this. And we have the glass off, so it's loud enough. Don't you hate it when people show you games with the glass on, so you can't get nothing but a reflection on it? So this is the way to show a game. The problem is that you get a lot of the clanking sounds, but the man buying this is also getting Harley Davidson that we are going to do in a moment. Look at that. Are you having trouble following the ball? It's going so fast. Frank, Walter's actually filming. Could it have something to do with the player? Could be. Uh-oh, we have more setup. Are you almost ready?
Another 6 minutes.
Oh, we have plenty of time. Plenty of time. Yeah. Fire and select. See? I don't have to worry about shooting it. I can electrically fire it. A very nice feature. You're welcome to come and broadcast from here too. We encourage podcasts.
All those guys need it.
Yep.
This is the one that needs it. You're ready to
Now, let's see if I can knock that ball out of there. There we go. How about that? How's that for it? Oh, I just lost it. That was pretty sharp though. At least I get my ball. I'm going to get more than one ball. Now I have all three.
going to get setup, so
And how's that for giving you back to your butt? Why would anybody order a Pro? Ah, now we really are broadcasting, aren't we? This is it.
All right, you are listening to All About the Bits on Radio Bucks. We just had a few songs from Barkner and Garcia. So Pac-Man Fever, Do the Donkey Kong, Wreck-It Ralph. We also had the Namco medley. And we are broadcasting live on location at TNT Amusements with Todd Tuckey.
That's me.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking classic arcade games, pinball machines, and where it's all going.
And my famous saying, if it works with a coin, we have it. Not really, but it sounds good.
Close enough. If you want those headphones on, you can.
I can put the headphones on. Not while holding the camera at the same time. What happened to Walter?
Yeah, no clue.
You're late. Late.
What am I doing here?
There we are.
I'm used to doing this with Tammy broadcasting, and Ben listens to Tammy's show too.
Yes, I do. And actually, her station's rated in like the top 10 best called stations, I believe.
I think. I'm not sure.
It's up there.
They're playing my song, TNT. They can't hear.
Yep, it's made for you.
AC/DC is what's playing. I can hear and hear.
Alright, so I got a few topics lined up for us to talk about. It includes favorite arcade games, favorite pinball machines, arcades today, and pinball today.
And pizza for today.
Yes. Always feed the cast.
Ben has very graciously supplied us with not one or even two, but 3 pizzas. Well, if all of you are listening, classic games are making a comeback. Arcade games have become popular again in these arcades, for instance, down the shore where you pay a flat charge and you can play as long as you want. They're springing up everywhere now, Ben. Now you know Richie Knuckles Arcade in Flemington, New Jersey.
Yes.
He's doing very well. He's open Friday and Saturday nights, 1 flat charge. Down in Wildwood, there's at least one arcade that's 1 flat charge to get in. And of course, the Silver Bowl Museum
In Asbury
in
Park.
Asbury Park is a one flat charge, and everybody likes the fact that they can play games, any game they want. They don't have to sit there. They don't lose a game. They can keep playing. They can pick out a different game, wander through the whole arcade, and then the best part, Ben, is you can go out, have lunch, go on the beach or whatever, come back later and play again. You don't have to pay again. You just pay one flat charge for the whole day, weekend of the week. Well, are you ready for what's the next record? He loves it when
The
I
new
call it
record?
record. The next record. You're gonna start spinning the disc.
Alright, so let's spin that record.
Here we go. Listen. I heard that. Right? You're lucky. He did. Did he hold that back while we were still in line?
Trying to.
I got about
No,
5
it's still
minutes.
on.
Woo!
Should I shut the camera down or no?
Yeah. Go ahead. We have the Pinball Parlor in Erdenheim, PA.
Yes.
That's another popular place where you can play pinball.
And we also have the Richie Knuckles arcade games in Flemington, New Jersey.
Center City, Flemington.
Yes.
And I'm sure you can find all these spots. There are a lot of pinball forums too, where you can play pinball, learn about pinball. Same with the arcade video games too. And remember, pinball and arcade games go hand in hand. They're naturals for both.
Yeah, but you don't like one, you're probably gonna like the other.
So, I am Todd N. Tuckey. That's TNT for TNT Amusements here in Southampton, PA. And I'm ready to bid you adieu. And what about you, Benjamin?
And I am Ben Woodring from Radio Bucks, based in Newtown, Pennsylvania. Signing off for tonight. Rage on, everyone. Have a great night. We'll see you
Good
next time.
night. How's that to end, huh?
All right. Awesome.
I'm exhausted.
Can they turn the LEDs down a little?
Turn them down. You're not supposed to turn LEDs down.
I feel like I'm getting tan over here.
I'll tell you what. How about if we unplug them all? You don't need lights.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Listen,
Here,
there we
turn it
go.
down.
There, that's
You need
better.
this to play these new pinball machines.
That's better.
Holy crap, that is bright.
We're running it on super bright. Anyway, this is an appropriate place for us to end the video. We should end the video with a large snap. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Good night. Now buzz off!